Hello everyone, how are you? I hope everybody is well, everybody is safe, and everybody has been reading great books. Today I am going to give you all my 5 stars and 4.5 stars that I have read throughout this 7 months. I'm doing this July 5th. So yeah, I got this video idea from Tori from Never Life. I will link her video down below, and I also know Michae, she also did one, and I'll link her video as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you all what I rated it, what the book is about. I'm not gonna go too in detail with the book because I know I've already spoken about it. If I haven't, I have. You just didn't watch the video. My monthly wrap-ups, I kind of give a full description or full review of what I think of the book. I know I have done that, so just check out my monthly wrap-up.
Everybody say yeah! Yeah!
Okay, so without further ado, let's do this. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to determine whether these 4.5 stars need to be changed, they need to go to 5 stars, or these 5 stars need to go to 4.5 stars. I don't think so, but there's some 4.5 stars that deserve to be 5 stars because I've either spoken about it too much, right, and it's just made me love it way more, or I just can't stop thinking about this book, you know what I mean? I'm very indecisive. I'm a Libra, I can't decide on much. So I hope this is gonna be a rather quick video. So yeah, let's start. The first book that I did read this year was Carnal Urges, 5 stars. Sloane and Declan, Mafia Romance, second book in the Queens and Monsters series. Ooh, I'm loving that I can just name this from the top of my head. Yeah, I love that. Next book is Broken Vow. Now I am actually gonna change this one. I'm actually left-handed, so yeah. I'm gonna change this one because I initially gave it 4.5 stars. I'm gonna change that one to 5 stars. I can't stop thinking about Riona. I love her. She is the queen. She is a boss, and I love her. Sometimes I think Tori, she's like Riona, but they're not really, because because Tori's a paralegal and Riona is a lawyer. I'm they could be the same people, you know what I mean? It's just these small little things I do that make no sense whatsoever, but I loved their romance. It reminded me of The Horse Whisperer. It's a movie. It's one of my favorite movies. If you've watched that movie, it's very similar to the dynamic of Riona and Raylan. Sorry. I don't remember how you say his name, but yeah. And then the next 4.5 stars is Waking Olivia. I'm actually going to keep that as 4.5 stars. I did love it, but it's not oh, I wake up thinking about it. It's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's good. It is a coach athlete romance. She is 21. She has sleep issues. She sleep runs, and he is training her because she's one of the best runners, and now she's in this lower school. I don't want to say lower school, but this D4, D3, I don't know the levels, but she used to be at an upper level. Now she's in a medium or lower level, and yeah, she is a star. Love them. They remind me of an old married couple. Their dynamic is it's funny for me, you know. It's that couple that you see in the train that's always arguing, yeah, I saw you that picture. That's just what they remind me of. I don't know why. I don't know why. And then the next 5 star that I read is All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I'm gonna keep that as 5 stars. It is an emotional romance. I cried just a little, not too hard. I mean, come on now, I'm not gonna cry that much, but I did cry. Loved it. It is Marriage in Trouble. It is about Quinn and Graham. Loved it. Next one is The Takeover. I love that one. 5 stars. I laughed, I cried. I'm so glad Jess finally read that book. I'm yes, Tristan is supposed to be with you, Jess. Just a little in my head, Jess is supposed to marry a billionaire. I don't know why. All my friends need to marry billionaires. You know why? So I can live that life. so I can live that life with them, you know. Because if my friends are married to billionaires, that means I'm gonna marry billionaires. I mean, come on, guys, it all works out like that. Come on, don't tell me differently. It is Takeover is also a single parent, older woman, younger man. Loved it. It was so funny. I loved the kids. I loved Tristan. I loved Claire as well. I feel like Claire doesn't get a lot of love, but she was a strong woman, and I understood her grieving and stuff. It was sad, but it was still beautiful. It's like sad, funny, and beautiful at the same time. One of the best Chelsea books. Yeah. Then the next book that I read is Storm by Karen Cole. I don't know what it is about this book, but it just makes me so happy. It makes no sense. It's not like the best written book ever. I think this is her first book actually. But when I was reading that audiobook, I don't know what it is about that narrator. He was just like making me so happy. The book was making me happy. It is a forced proximity. Literally, this is why I don't give recommendations for forced proximity, because that is just a hard word for me to say. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. So forced proximity is she is like trapped during a snowstorm. Is it? Yeah, during a snowstorm. Then she meets a storm. See, it's just like the words, they're not calculating. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say for this one. It was fun. He's a rock star, she's in a relationship, and it's just a clusterfuck, and I love clusterfucks, so you know what I mean? Yeah. This book is A Kill Switch. I give this one 5 stars. It is the 3rd book in the I couldn't even tell you the series, but I loved it. It is about Damien and Winter. Winter is a blind. There she is. She's a blind heroine. Loved it. She's also a ballerina, and I love books about dancers, especially ballerinas, because in another life, I'm telling you right now, I was a ballerina. No one's gonna tell me nothing. You know what? I can point those toes.
Cause who gonna check me? Who gonna check me?
Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me?
I'm just joking, but I feel like in another life I was definitely a ballerina. And I read Talent. I also give this 5 stars. It is the 5th book in the Ashes and Amber series. Like I said, I love the series. It just makes me happy. It is Marriage of Convenience. Yeah, Marriage of Convenience. Really good. I loved it. Also, the hero does develop like a chronic illness towards the end, and if you like that type of stuff, yeah, I think you'll like it. Well, I hope you do. And then I read Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. Gave it 5 stars. Very emotional. The hero and the heroine, they actually are kidnapped together, and they are just not having a fun time. And that's the nicest way I can put it. Give this one 5 stars. Should I change it? No, I'm actually gonna give it 5 stars. I love the emotional kind of roller coaster of their relationship. A little bit of toxicity. I mean, we always need that, just a little bit. Not everything can be like happy, fun, and dandy, you know. We need a little bit of mess. And by we, I mean me and my 15 personalities. And then I read Crow. 5 stars. Mafia. The heroine is looking for her best friend. The mafia boss happens to be in the club that she goes into, where her friend was last seen, or where her friend, I don't know what she's thinking, but she thinks that mafia syndicate group has something to do with it, and then she kind of falls in love with the hero, with the mafia boss. So yeah. And then I read On the Island. I gave it 4.5 stars, but I'm actually gonna make it 5 stars because the survivalness, that it was just incredible. It's an older woman, younger man, student, a teacher. And I mean, like, student teacher, not really, because at the end of the day, she doesn't really teach him anything, because they're like stuck on this island. The pilot has a heart attack, and then they crash. They stuck on this island for such a long time, and it was so real. It was just so nice the way they wrote it. I say nice, but not really. They weren't having a fun time, but I loved the way the book was written. Then I read The Forbidden. I think this is one by Karina Halley. I think this is standalone. I give it 4.5 stars. I'm gonna keep it as 4.5 stars because the narrator was just not for me. It is an older woman, younger man, a sports romance, forbidden. He is a soccer player. She is the physical therapist or something. I think physical therapist for his team, his football team. He's in Real Madrid or something like that. And yeah, loved it. I love soccer. I can't wait for it to come back. I am like missing soccer so bad. And then I read Reaper. This is the second book in the Boston Underworld series. This one is about Stasha and Ronan. Hashtag Reaper. I gave it 5 stars, and I'm gonna keep it 5 stars. It's a mafia romance, really emotional as well. Take the trigger warnings. The book is really dark. And then I read Wolf Song. So beautiful, so beautiful. You'll cry. I didn't cry. I had like tears in my eyes, but I think it's because I was reading it in like a 3-day span because it was a pretty long audiobook, but I loved it. This is just like my favorite MM romance. So beautiful. It is like a wolf, paranormal wolf romance. It was just so beautiful. Like the first chapter, I was like, am I gonna cry already? Really, it was just so beautiful. One of the most beautiful books I have ever read in my whole life. Oh, this book is by TJ Klum, by the way. Then I read Don't Kiss the Bride. I gave this one 4.5 stars. I'm gonna keep it as 4.5 stars. Marriage of Convenience. It is also an age gap. Yeah, that's just how. Nah, should I give it? No. I feel very comfortable in leaving it at 4.5 stars. It was a bit too long. That's why I took the half star out, and it was a bit too long. Then I read Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I gave this book 5 stars. It's so beautiful, so emotional, so worth the hype. I love it. Like, I just love this. I have a vlog for it, but it's just been so long since I haven't, like, it's been a long time, so I don't know if I should post it or not, or I should just scrap it. Let me know if you wanted an emotional, trying not to cry reading vlog. I read 5 books, and I don't know if I should post it or not because it's just been such a long time and such a lot of things have happened before, like since then, so I don't know. Let me know if you do want it though. Then I read Still for that same vlog. Gave this one 5 stars. Did I cry? Hell yes. So beautiful. The 3rd book in the Grip trilogy. One of the best written like trilogies of all time. Kennedy Ryan, like, come on. What do you expect? It is also an interracial romance. A rapper and the manager. She is his manager, yes. Then I read In His Possession by B Love. I got this recommendation from Tori. It is a mafia romance. The girl is kidnapped, and they not kidnapped. She's in a relationship. She can't really leave. And the guy saves her. So beautiful. I give it 4.75 stars. I'm actually gonna change that to 4.5 stars. I think I was just rather emotional that day, and it was just giving me what I wanted. But should I change that though? Damn, I don't know. I will. No, I'm gonna change this. 4.5 stars. And then I read Passions of a Wicked Earl. I am for sure changing that. I gave it 4.5 stars. I'm gonna make it 5 stars. This book was incredible. Marriage in trouble, angst, so much angst. I have never read so much angst in a historical romance. Like, the best book ever. Loved it so much. I talk about it in my Marriage in Trouble romance reads, so check that. I'll link it down below. And then I read Ghost. I gave this one 5 stars. I just connected to the heroine so much. I like her struggles. I could very much relate to that, so that's why I loved it. It wasn't like the best romance, but because it was such a dark romance, kind of mafia book. I feel like, you know, it was written so well. Even though at the end it kind of just slapped off. So the ending was not that good. I mean, they're obviously happy, but I don't know. Let me change that to 4.5 stars, because I feel like I would have to defend that book a lot. So I'm going to change it, goes to 4.5 stars. And then Deliver. I read Deliver by Pam Godwin. It is a captive, dark romance. Like, so dark you have no idea. Like, the darkest book I have read in a minute. Pam Godwin knows what she's doing. Give this book 5 stars. Very comfortable with that being a 5-star. Then I read Violent Delights. This is the first book in the White Monarch series. It is a cartel romance. Give it this one 4.5. It's fine. Then I gave Violent End 5 stars. Currently reading the 3rd book, so I think the entire series is 5 stars. Just the first book was just, it's like not what I wanted, but what I wanted, you know. If you read the book, you understand. But the series throughout, it's a 5-star. And then I read Terms and Conditions. Give this book 5 stars. It's gonna remain a 5-star. One of my favorite of this year. It is marital convenience, interracial romance, and billionaire romance as well. It is the 2nd book in the Dreamland Billionaire series. Love this book. Love Iris. Love her. And then I read Condemned to Love for the Mafia Readathon. I gave it 4.5 stars, but I'm actually going to give it 4 stars. It was, like, the beginning was really fun. And then it's like I was being told that they were in love instead of actually reading about it and feeling it. And I'm very comfortable in it being a 4 stars than it being a 4.5. It's a really good romance at the beginning, but like throughout the end, it's not that good at all. It's still like fun mafia and stuff, but it's just not like, it can't compare to like the other mafia romance books that are 5 stars. That's why I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Like, it can't compare to Violent Delights. Like, the series throughout was a 5-star, but this one, no. And I hear the series is pretty bad, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it as 4 stars. And the next book is Asher. This is the last book in the Ashes and Amber series. I gave this book 5 stars. I know I gave it 5 stars, but I'm gonna make it 4.5 stars because at the end, just now I was speaking about it, and we just like, our antennas were just like connecting. We're like, yeah, we feel the same way. And the ending was like our favorite thing. I feel like we could have gone a different way, but you know, I'm not a writer, so it's not my book. But I'm just gonna rate it 4.5. But Asher was really sweet. You know what? I'm actually gonna give it 4 stars. I'm actually gonna give it 4 stars. And the 4 stars just belong to Asher because he is incredible. He is such a great man. You know what I mean? If you read this book, tell me if you gave it 4 stars or 5 stars. I'd love to know. And then I read To Kill a Kingdom. I actually gave this one 4.5 stars. It is a fantasy romance. It's a siren romance. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with that one being 4.5 stars. And then I read The Princess Bride. I gave this book 5 stars. It is an arranged sort of marriage of convenience, interracial romance, royal romance. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading the next 2 books to see if it's like a standout series or not. But yeah, I'm very comfortable with it being 5 stars. And then I read Mine Till Midnight. I think I gave this book 4.5 stars. But I'm not sure if I changed it or not. My heart says 5 stars, but my brain says 4.5 stars. So I'm just gonna go with my brain because my heart is stupid. So yeah. And then I read Royally Screwed. Royal romance. Loved it. It was a reread and I gave it 5 stars. Then I read Tide by Karen Cole. One of my favorite books of the year. 5 stars. So freaking beautiful. You don't even understand how beautiful this book was. I'm gonna keep it as 5 stars. And then I read Between Wrath and Mercy by Jess Weisskopf. I gave this book 5 stars. Fantasy romance. I did a reading vlog with it. It was a collab with Tori. I linked both of our videos down below. And then the last book that I gave 5 stars is When Heroes Fall. I gave this book 5 stars. Mafia romance. It's Elena and Dante's story. And yeah, those are all the books that I changed and I did not change. Those are all my 5-star and 4.5-star romances. Maybe I might change some of these things. I don't think so. I feel very comfortable in my ratings for now. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know it's a bit long, but thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.